so we're all cheering for you, big guy. Porzingis hits the game one. Game two is Tuesday at Staples Center. Then the series switches to Texas. Games 3 and 4. Friday is game 3 on ESPN. Kawhi hits Zubac's enemy, and Zubac's going to test him. And good ball movement ends up in the hands of Forrest. And his three is blocked. Good defense to start by Dallas, which was bottom third defensive rating. Porzingis, he will post you up, knock down threes, a lot of things in transition. But when he starts creating for other people, those 5 assists, I think his career high prior to that was 4 in the regular season. That's when he starts vaulting other people around him on the offensive end. Leonard did have a terrific year. Missed 20 games due to injury, but when he was on the floor, is reliable and as consistent on both ends of the floor as anybody in the NBA. Terrific distributor, as you talked about this year. He takes the shot here with her. Just move on, but there's something to learn in every situation. Cleveland gets both free throws. Mavericks are in the bonus for the rest of the first period. Here's Leonard driving the lane, goes to the left hand. Dallas by 9, midway through the first quarter of game 1. Dončić fires cross court. 3 is Dallas leading 22-12. 6 points for Dončić. Hardaway with 6, and now Kawhi Leonard defending Dončić, who was past Beverly early. Beverly picked up 2 quick fouls. Now on the switch, it's Zubac, but his shot clock at 7. Lucas spinning, all the way up 1 foot. Good for Dončić. He's got a shot. It's just over a much bigger player. The extended arms, that are just a difficult shot there. This badly got it back, though. Moore steps inside the arc of Paul George, rather in and out the tip ice to lead the Mavericks. Kawhi Leonard has 6 to top LA. Dave Pash with Richard Jefferson and George Sedano. Dončić being defended by Paul George now as the third different Clipper to at least start a possession on him. On the switch, Leonard's got him. Open 3, Finney Smith. Good. Good to see the stars already starting to react and just kind of reading their team in the moments of the game. Here's Kawhi for 3, and it rattles down. Leonard has been as good as anybody the last decade in the playoffs. He's won 2 championships, 2 finals MVPs, in 2014 with the Spurs, and 2 years ago with the Raptors. But Leonard and the Clippers bowed out to Denver as Dončić hits a run of pressure on the Clippers to bounce back here in the 2021 postseason. Reggie Jackson being defended by Jalen Brunson, who was hurt last year, didn't play in the bubble for the Mavericks. Leonard following Jay from the start of this game, knocking down inside shots, being aggressive, getting offensive rebounds. And look at Luka. Offensive rebounds, so that's 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists in the first quarter for Dallas. George working to get Finney Smith. Yeah, he's got to be more aggressive. Here's Ibaka, missed a good part of the season. Here's Dončić to Kleba, and Kleba not close. Minutes to go in the first quarter, 5-point Dallas lead. Jackson driving, tough shot, and Georgie has made every free throw. 4 of 4. Clippers are 8 of 8 from the foul line, but Paul George continues to struggle. Has not made a shot yet today. That was Porzingis missing on the other end for the Mavericks, who are a 3-point lead. A minute into the second quarter here in game 1. The tune for the Clipper coaching staff, I said during the regular season, was their MVP. Did a little of everything. Great already in this game, had a great year, and you come off your bench with Serge Ibaka. That's depth that not a lot of teams in this league have. 3-pointer, good. The Matt Williams to Atlanta. They also bring in DeMarcus Cousins. Hardaway's 3. Not that time. Paul George, 0 for 4 from the floor, gets through the lane, 50% from 3. During the season, he was second in the NBA. Here's Leonard spinning, working on Melly. Morris works across the lane and gets it to roll. The way the Dallas Mavericks match up. Tim Hardaway Jr., Finney Smith. You see Tim. As Brunson coughs it up. The two from Leonard. Got stripped, but he got it back. Now Rondo left, wide open. Throughout his career in the postseason, won a couple of titles, first with Boston in 08. Dončić, Clippers thought he traveled Kleba. That look away off the slow two-step by Luka. That's tough to guard. Gives guys easy and open shots. Fifth assist on him to start this possession. Last year against the Clippers, Dončić averaged 31 points per game and 2 40-point games. And of course, that game winner in overtime of Game 4. Scored 43 points in that one. He's got Zubats on him on the switch, and he dribbles. It's just switching across the board. They'd rather Luka score than to get a ton of assists. Did you see Zub down? He's been really aggressive at the rim. 4 for 4 from the floor. Tie game. Richardson penetrates, gets it to go. Block and a steal. Kawhi Leonard, 3 steals, 15 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. Clippers the 4 seed, tied for the 5th best record in the NBA. The Mavericks the 5 seed, their highest if they were the 3 seed when they won the title in 2011. Beverly with a step through against Porzingis off the rim, and then it falls. Didn't stop them from doing anything, so he's got 2 fouls now, and it changes his approach, or it can put him in a bad spot. Beverly floater is good. Took that off his plate, and then of course, as you guys alluded to, we know what he does in the postseason, and he's added that 3-pointer. Last season, in the bubble, he shot 40% from 3, 20 and 50 in the postseason last year for the Lakers. Playoff Rondo is a real thing, guys. And he's got 43% during the regular season this year, and 15 points for Dončić, 5 assists, 4 rebounds. In his second postseason, 22 years old, first team All-NBA a year ago. Dončić drills that ball well early, but they're giving that shot to Luka. Beverly for the answer, no good. Mavericks ball, leading by 1. 18 points for Dončić, 7 of 13 from the floor. Most of those have been on the perimeter, including 2 of 5 to 3. This time he takes it down the lane. It's Hardaway. 3. See the other 2 games tonight on ESPN and ABC. 45 seconds to go. Here in the first half, Morris picking up Dončić full court. 18 points for Dončić. He'll try another 3. Good again. Third career playoff half with those numbers, 20 and 5. And this is just his 7th career playoff game. He had 2 40-point games in the series against the Clippers last year in Orlando. Meanwhile, Paul George trying to get going. Off to a good Boston, 3 games to 1 lead against the Denver Nuggets in the bubble. I asked Ty Lue earlier today, hey, what's been the big difference? You were on that staff. And what was different this particular season? He said, honestly, the biggest difference was having Kawhi and Paul George in camp. Remember, that wasn't the case last year. And look, he said talking about, bringing up accountability and keeping guys as loose as possible is always going to be something you do on any staff. Chauncey Billups, he brought up how Chauncey Billups specifically has worked with Paul George for the moments like these, right? To talk about these big moments. No one has had a better pedigree in the playoffs than Chauncey, certainly. So, in regards to handling the ball and just being able to deal with Kleba, banged up for a bunch of the last 2 months. But a really important player for them on the defensive end as well as stretching the floor offensively. Luka off 1 foot. There's not a look that he hasn't seen, but he's starting to get a rhythm going at Zubac. Meanwhile, the Clippers 5 of 21 from Lillard. I told you, forget. The Utah Jazz were up 3-1 against that same Denver Nugget team. And they've kind of gotten a pass, and people wonder why you haven't talked about them. You respond, you're the number 1 seed. Now it's time to make that run that could have been last year, if not for giving up that epic lead similar to the Clippers. Clippers come back with not a lot on the clock because the defense is going to collapse. Multiple passes, big shot there by Patrick Beverly. Leonard stumbled, somehow got it out to Beverly, just falling down. Pat Beverly missed a month during the regular season with a hand injury, another month with a knee injury. So he missed half the season, but he started game 1 here today. George double team. See, now they're double teaming Luka, and then they're going to collapse out. But that's when guys got to knock down shots to make them pay for that day. Leonard spins. Offensive rebound. Stepping into the three is Morris off the heel. A third opportunity on this possession for the Clips. LA has never been to a conference finals in 50 years as for the Clippers. After finishing with the fifth best record in the NBA and a ton of injuries during the regular season, Leonard gets the steal. 3-on-1. On Kleba in transition, 21 points now for Leonard, and the Clippers are back within two. Dončić is back in the game. He did not look happy when he was taken out, picking up his third foul. And after just a brief stint on the bench, he's back on the floor with 27 points. Here's Brunson on the attack. Good by Dallas with that double on Paul George, who was trying to skip it to the corner, had an open shooter. Reggie Jackson on Luka. Here comes Batum with a double. Got a deflection. Then he's Smith, though, driving. Hangs and scores. Dorian Bird. And they're sending more and more bodies at Luka. I'm curious to see how they're going to run pick and roll, what they're going to do to get Luka going. Or to make other people beat you. You know, and when I say other people beat you, it's not just, it's the creation for threes that he's doing. It's the step back for threes. Send an extra body out of him, make him beat you in these moments right there. That's it. Now he's not calling for pick and rolls. He's going one-on-one. And he misses badly, gives the Clippers a chance at a run. Here's Leonard. He's fouled. Counted for this game for the two-time NBA Finals MVP. Missed it. First miss of the day. Final minute here of the third quarter. They pick up Dončić as soon as he gets the rebound off the missed free throw. Yeah. So Brunson mid-range around and smart play there. 4.7 to go in the third quarter. And they get into Dončić. They do. He's doubled. Gives it up. Richardson driving. Gets the shot away and scores. What a smash. Ibaka trying to body Luka Dončić. Missed the first time and not during the regular season. He's 4 for 7 today. He's got 31 points. His team up 4. I know Luka's 22. Everybody is expecting him to take the next step. How much pressure is on him, do you think, to get out of this first round block? But, you know, I think the pressure from Luka is just more about growth. He's in his second year. He's already one of the top 5 players in this league. You know, if you ask me to see some championships come his way. How about this from about 8 feet behind the three-point line? He missed it. Melly with the rebound. Clippers had their first lead of the quarter. Brunson penetrates. Counted off the window. And was in the bubble last year because of injury. Didn't have Dwight Powell either. Porzingis got hurt in the middle of that series with the Clippers. They lost to LA in 6 games. Trying to take game 1 here in 2021. Kawhi Leonard just checked back into the game. He's got 23 points. Make it 25. He drills that mid-range one against Kleba, who he posterized earlier in the quarter, or the third quarter, rather. I'm sure Kleba's family's going to appreciate you bringing that up again. Well, it's not going to be on sports that one needs Dallas to shoot free throws the rest of the game. Paul George picking up his third personal. 1-point Dallas lead. Here's George for 3. Leonard gets some airspace. No good on the 3. Dončić with 8 rebounds now to go with 8 assists and 31 points. Denny Smith got to put it up. He was left open. And he with the Clippers. He's got 31 points, 8 assists, 8 rebounds. And his team is up 1 midway through the fourth quarter. Lob to Leonard out of the timeout. He's harassed, so he gets it back out to Rondo. As Rondo comes up, and Dončić with his 9th rebound. His offense, though, has been quiet, Dončić, here in the fourth quarter. Let's see if he gets it going. He double, he finds the right man. Knows that I don't think we need that referee camera anymore. We don't need to be looking at Zach Zarba's face like that. So it is Dallas ball. Nearing 4 minutes to go here in game 1. The Clippers lead the Mavericks by 1. Dallas led by as many as 12 in the first half. Hardaway for 3. Great contest by Kawhi. With Tim Hardaway Jr. especially, like he's kind of got the elevation of a Ray Allen. Now, I'm not calling him Ray Allen, but he's got that type of elevation on a jump shot where he's able to get it off over the length of defenders. Here's Paul George on a really solid second half. Points for Paul George. He was 1 for 7 in the first half. He is 6 of 8 in the second half, and we're tied at 100 with 3 minutes to go. Yeah, how you start is how you finish, and Paul George is having a great second half. Here's Dončić, cross you got that double team, you've done your job. And right now it seems like the paints are wide open for both teams, trying to avoid giving up three-point shots. Paul George now at 23 after the dunk. Vinny Smith gets it across. A minute to go. Dončić, look at Rondo right in his grill. They double. Porzingis off the drive. Rebound. Leonard for three. Short. That's it. The Dallas Mavericks, they blew a 12-point lead. Not settling for jumpers, not trying to get to his step back, going right down the lane and attacking Porzingis. The Clippers obviously feel they have a matchup there. How about that? Step back triple. There was one with a walk. And right through the hands of Zubac. Taken away though. Kawhi Leonard on the deflection. Three in the corner. And Leonard points off the takeaway. Scream, man, that was bone chilling. Luka's got a pass to the basket. All the way to the hole. Wait a minute, Luka. I didn't know you had that in your game. We know Luka has the step back. Really don't, but I really like that offensive rebound by Morris. And at the same time, I also want to see whose role players are going to step up the best. I see Cleveland. I think we're getting the answer. Maybe it's going to be Dallas's. And in the first game, Nick out of Villanova, the NCAA champion, and it's blocked away by Zubac from behind. Man, that's a great block by Zubac right there. Kawhi steps into a strong three. Clips needed it, didn't they? Yeah, the Clips definitely needed it. You don't want this game to, it's early in the game, but you don't want to create a big time deficit that you got to expend a lot of energy coming back from. But man, oh man, this Mavericks look like in game one. That's what they look like right now. They look like they're playing with all the confidence in the world, and they're not scared of the Clippers at all. And man, Porzingis with a nice finish right there inside. Jackson along with Zubac, and he capitalized, made the good decision. 8-point game. Porzingis with the dunk and counting. With Hardaway Jr. Little two-man game on that side of the floor. They can switch. Hardaway Jr. Man, oh man, is he on fire. And he has been over the last 12 games of the season. Want to seize control of this series. Porzingis said himself he's got to shoot better. He had terrific looks in that Game 3 loss. How does he bounce back here tonight in Game 4? By the way, this is the first time that Tyronn Lue has gone with this starting five all season long as Porzingis. Exactly the kind of start Dallas was hoping for. Los Angeles comes up empty on their first shot with Reggie Jackson. Dallas works it to Porzingis, aggressively looking for KP at the start. Two quick baskets for the Mavericks. Team from three-point range. I would like to see them attack the paint a little bit more. Turned back by Leonard. Boy, pretty drop step, but Kawhi was there. Drive sucks in the defense outside. That is Batum to get the Clippers their first points. Finally cooled off in Game 3 after he was just electric through the first two games of the series as he misses his first shot, and that is Leonard. Here's Leonard, sizes up Dončić. What a matchup there. Luka trying to stay with him, well played defensively. George with 6 to shoot. The spin, the leader, and puts it down. Nicely done. Well, I gotta tell you, he's one of my favorites, too. He is just one of the nicest human beings, and oh my goodness. Boban getting right in on the party. And Batum, in short order, has become such an important piece. Beautiful crossover by George. Couldn't finish. Luka, dangerous pass. Finney Smith on the finish.
Played better team basketball. Game 3, they got smacked in the mouth. And now early in this ball game, the Clippers are smacking, and they're smacking back. And there goes Luka with a big bucket right there. So this building's getting crowded and louder, guys.
Hey, how about the weight of last season also bearing down after that love to start that they had? That is Porzingis. Good start for KP, 6 points, 3 of his first 3 to start. And it's a 1-point game. George lobbing, Zubac couldn't put it down. Second time's a charm. Leonard backing down. What a matchup between him and Richardson. Finds his spot and puts it down. Batum making his first start since March 30th. Clippers going small. Dončić taking contact. Going glass. Batum is there for the rebound. Rondo through the first 3 games of the series, GA, 19 assists and just 4 turnovers. Something about the playoffs, and there he is again, finding Zubats. Rajon Rondo doing it at both ends. Into the corner to Jackson. This will be a step-back triple. Down the chute. You're Dallas, and you can get something going to the end of this quarter. That'd be huge. Clippers are out of fouls. Brunson a hesitation. 3 splash! 38% of their 2-point attempts in Game 3. It's a new world in the NBA, isn't it? Brunson off the glass. And another offensive rebound. Richardson from deep. Got it! And the Clippers control the glass with Paul George. George, the crossover into the 3. Puts it down! Not much resistance that time from George. Yeah, again, playing a little bit faster is this group for the Mavs, but again, the relentless attack at the rim. Finney Smith, I beg your pardon, was in on the act for the Mavericks. Unable to put the putback into the cup. George, that's a 3! And the Clippers, GA, have scored 11 unanswered points. Hardaway puts a stop to that run. Won't get a better look than that. And Dallas still down 16 points. Here's Leonard, squares up, puts down another 3. The Clippers 5 of 12 from deep, and Kawhi still hasn't missed. I think he started the 2 games ago, he started 8 of 8 from the field as well. Luka with Dallas in a 17-point hole. Dončić contact, the shot puts it down, and a chance at 3 for Dallas. But only 5 of 15 so far. Dončić, bodies banging against George. You know how much that young man loves to play this game. Luka has scored their last 6. Into the corner. George, that's a 3. And they're having just really a terrific half on both ends of the floor. They've been engaged defensively. Dallas in a 15-point hole. Finney Smith from 3. And Dallas is 2 of 13. Leonard all by himself. Kawhi Leonard, who has put up some monstrous numbers in the series, picking up where he left off. Dončić. And what would have me a little concerned if I'm Ty Lue is they're playing great, the Clippers on both ends, but it's not like they've owned it. And I tell you what, though, they have not had any resistance. They have been in command, really, right from the start tonight. Up 18. Final 38 seconds. Dončić down the chute. And the rebound by Morris. And you're right about Reggie Jackson. He's gotten better every game in this postseason. And offensive rebound. Richardson clears back out to Dončić. Little hesitation maneuver. That bank, no. Porzingis taps it home. Again, just another tough contested shot by Richardson. Here's Morris, who hit those 3 big threes late in the 4th the other night. Tough shot. Dončić was hot in the 2nd quarter. You thought maybe he was starting to turn a corner with the injury, but he's missed his first 3 shots here in the 3rd. Here he is firing from the line, rattles it down. For the Clippers offensively, and a great job of pressuring it there by the Mavs. Porzingis, scoop left hand. Let's see if they can get a little momentum here, Spiro, to try to get the fans back engaged in this game. Here's Dončić, only 8 of 21 from the field. A tough fade, banks it in. 10 to shoot. Brunson. Outside, Finney Smith gets the 3. Some confidence and some enthusiasm back in the building. There's Marjanovic. Little fake spin, steps middle and gets a friendly bounce. See his numbers. That gets it to 20. Leonard finds his spot. Relentless. 27 for Leonard. Great effort there by Zubats to just get the Clippers another possession. Rondo, that patented behind the back. Hardaway through the first 2 games of this series was averaging 25 points. Was so good for them in LA. Defensively, their 2 best players really set the tone by just attacking the paint from the onstart. Morris against Marjanovic, pulls up. That's a long 2. You've been on both ends of this spectrum tonight. Do you watch the tape, assuming that this thing holds here in Game 4? Is Boban with a little putback? How do they respond after potentially now losing both of these games on their home floor? Yeah, in essence, it's easier from them from this standpoint. Ultimately, now that 5th game becomes really, really critical if you're Dallas, with an opportunity, if you win that, to have a chance at a closeout at home. Reggie Jackson! And to start to hear some boos from these Dallas fans. Jackson again spots up, buries another triple. Mavericks' lowest scoring output this season was 87. It actually came in a win in early March against Oklahoma City. Interesting thought as the chess match GA continues between both of these coaches. Because a lot of times with the group that they have with Luka, it's a lot of pick and pop. It's not as much pick and roll. And the rebound by Melli. Dangerous pass, Kennard nearly the steal, and the lob for Powell. The Los Angeles Clippers have made their statement and have so important at the rim. A lot of 3-point shots here early for these Clippers. Here's a long shot. That will go down the hatch. Hit by Dorian Finney-Smith. I mean, just elite 3-point shooting. #1 in the NBA this year. So you are taking a risk going zone against the shooting. That in Game 4, 15 minutes, 12 points off the bench, had 6 rebounds. So they start him tonight. 3, George, got it again. 3 into Marjanovic, the active and leaping Batum with a turnover there. 3-on-3 ahead, Jackson from the driving Kawhi Leonard. Dončić again playing with the bad neck. With a spin move there on Jackson, met the defense, doubled by Leonard, still got it to go. He looks spry. So adjustments tonight by Dallas. Adjustments earlier in this series by the Clippers. 3, Dončić, good, lets it rip from outside. He's got 8. Seems like he likes to play the Clippers in LA, sort of going off of games 1 and 2. Another great pass. Leonard inside, finding the cutting Batum. At least they're consistent with that rule and that call. Right, Powell is in. There's a shot by Dončić. It's good again. He's hit another 3. I've said it a few times here, but they had their way every possession, it seemed, in Game 4. They got to the basket with ease. Step back 3. Good! He hits another one. Dončić has got 17. It's Leonard right there. He has started 0 of 3. George hot hand early on. Leonard inside on Powell. Middle seconds. Dončić with 17. Batum is on him. And Luka will drive into a nest of defenders and still get the 2. I mean, just too easy, simple play. Opportunities inside for the Clippers. Rondo will spoon feed with a beautiful bounce pass inside for Batum. 3-point shooting, but his length defensively and his versatility on that side of the ball so important. Small Dallas lineup here. Brunson on the fly, 19-foot J. Put in Powell. Cross-court Batum up top on Rondo. Shot clock at 9. Zubac goes in on Powell. Nice hook by Zubac. Important to this team. Dončić leads all players with a 40% usage rate in the playoffs. And once again, he gets back in the game. His presence. The Los Angeles Clippers, and has been a wonderful addition in many different roles. Dončić inside. Marjanovic is there. Doesn't even lift his feet off the ground, and he gets it. Downhill, finding Marjanovic just too easy with the execution for the Mavs. 5 assists now, Dončić. Here's the driving Leonard. Took it with authority. Why, he's not in.
And Moore's trying to block out Marjanovic. Marjanovic is 290. That's a big body.
Again, getting great position. Dončić again. Rondo is right there. In a thicket, puts it up and hits again. With a spinner inside. Rebound, Zubac! He just crowbarred that in.
Matched up defensively against Luka Dončić.
Nice screen. Zubac opens the door that time on a 14-footer from Kawhi, and he's got 8. Here we go. Kleba outside. They got that defense on a rope. Outside, Kleba free to fire from 3. Maxi Kleba puts it in.
Every time Kawhi puts the ball on the floor, a defender's coming to double team. Great hands, forcing that turnover.
Dončić, 7 assists. This was a fear of Ty Lue. A drive by Zubac and a feed. Cauley Stein in Dallas. Good screen, Batum outside. The driving Leonard. Open, free to fire. 3, Jackson.
Last 50 years in which the road team has won each of the first 4 games. We'll see if it continues here tonight.
Good point. Jackson will can another 3 outside. Time. So the stats and the numbers are there. Dončić flips it outside. Another assist. That's another 3 for the Mavs. He'll try to avert the defense. Bouncing, plowing, kicking. 3. Morris, the Clipper, forward, knocks it down. Jackson open. They come at it with Hardaway. Little 2-man game with Leonard. Across the lane with a sweep. And he'll try to find some room. Jackson with another 3.
And he has really found his rhythm here in the third quarter. His team's looking for him.
Porzingis with a 3 outside. Oh, he can move. Great sway with that dribble. Nice handle. Shot clock at 9. Leonard will take it himself and get it to drop inside the hard way.
Great defense there by Finney-Smith, but just a better play and shot by Leonard.
Dončić steers himself to the free throw line. Hits the 16-footer.
Dončić getting it done here and in control of his ball club.
Rondo is in. Here comes Powell on the break and lickety split.
Not going away.
Nope.
Solid defense, and once again a turnover with Luka in.
And they'll go the other way, and here is Hardaway, who takes it up and under. This game 5 in the series, tied at 2. The home team has not won in this series. 3, Jackson, bullseye! A 3 after disappointing game 4. Great rebound by the hustling Powell. Hardaway again, got it!
And that was all Dwight Powell right there, but a step back 3 contested. Worked the defense, try to get a better shot attempt on offense.
Look at the patience of... He has had his fingerprints on virtually every Dallas point tonight. Whether assisting another turnover, 2-on-1, buckle up! Here comes Luka, 35!
Poor execution, imploding a bit on the offensive end. Too many turnovers, and Luka taking over.
Ooh, the chiseling Dončić.
A lot of confidence in the rhythm right now, leading his team.
Finds Powell cutting, faking, slamming inside.
By Leonard not touching the basketball. Not good execution.
Works niftily around that screen and puts up a 3! 40 for Dončić. Well, a chance to get back in the game.
They sure did, and we think back to game 3 when they got down huge in that first quarter. Beautiful move, but this veteran team of the Clippers more than capable of chipping away here, but what an end to that third quarter led by Luka Dončić.
Got the screen switch on defense, now it's Powell. He'll make a move, wheels into the paint, and contorts for 2.
And a beautiful move and shot right there.
Had played in the NBA, Brunson. In the corner, Batum with a fake and a move. Rondo has not hit a shot from the field and finds with a great pass starting tonight. Has played well, 13.7 rebounds. It's a 10-2 Clipper run. Making it now, approaching 6 to play. Oh, it's Grizzly in there with a good move. Dončić, now he's got Leonard on him.
I don't think Dončić has scored here in this fourth quarter.
Now, man, the 9th different Clipper to defend him. He'll drive and push and fire. 42 for Luka Dončić. 40% shooting for the Clippers inside, forcing the... Oh, he got it to go! What a shot by George!
Good job.
Hardaway, the one to knock it away. Dončić with a series of fakes. He's been chewing them up tonight all over the place. 3. Good! Big time hit by Hardaway. Once again, too many turnovers down the stretch here for the Clippers. Could come back to haunt them.
Man on Dončić, 3, Porzingis, book it! Big shot by Porzingis. Getting a little bit loose with the ball. Here comes Jackson. It's a 3 by him, and it's good. Reggie Jackson puts in his first 3 of the fourth. Picked up by George. 7-point game. It's a 3. Morris got it. Big shot by Morris. The rebound by George. 4-point game, 40 seconds to go. Leonard, the fake, the drive. Got it. What a play. Kawhi Leonard. At the free throw line right now. Trying to make it a 1-point game, and he does. Looking and finding the cutting Cleveland, but picked up by Terrence Mann. Big interception by Mann. They can take a lead right here. Up and off, and Batum can't get the ball. Picked up by Hardaway. Through the foul, the Mavericks led by 10 with 1:55 to go. He only had 4 points, was 1 of 8.
They're capable of hitting tough contested threes.
Here's Kawhi. It's a 3. Missed it right there. Defense by Finney-Smith. And the lead is 4. 92% regular season free throw shooter. The lead is 5. Rondo and Kawhi